a different world. Romantic, dangerous. A melting pot of all the races. A place for adventure. And villainy. The port of Hull in the 1890s was no exception. Every ship docking there brought a new excitement. At this moment, a ship lies at anchor offshore, just arrived from the South China Seas. A ship which flies a strange flag.
A Stilgo? Under this roof?
A small 12-year-old boy, sir.
But a Stilgo nonetheless.
A lad needing help, as I once needed help when I was no more than his age. Now, I was fortunate enough to find it here at Flaxton. Will you deny it to him, sir?
But a Stilgo?
The threat comes from Sir Tarquin, not from this slip of a boy.
Do as you please. But keep him out of my sight.
Thank you, sir. There is just one more thing.
What?
There's a ship from China docking at Hull. Amongst the names on the passenger list is a Flaxton.
Archie.
The initial is J, sir.
After all these years, Archie, do you think it could?
Why not?
Why did you have to put your head round that door like that for?
Wasn't me, it was you leaning on me.
You're as clumsy as a shire horse.
Shh. Better get away from here, I'll be in trouble.
Aye.
But how do you come to know about the passenger list?
Strange enough, through a friend of Barnaby's and Peter. Apparently, the passenger list in the mail was transferred to a faster ship at Gibraltar. It's confirmed in this morning's paper.
But it could be some other person. There's more than one Flaxton in the world.
One too many at the very least. But you can be sure that it is Jonathan Flaxton.
Then we must clear out of here fast.
Might still be a
We must go
chance.
to Hull and get the first ship bound for the continent. I've no taste for
Stop
prison cells.
babbling! We'll go to Hull. But we'll board no ship.
No?
No. We will meet the prodigal son. An appropriate welcome will be arranged. A few sovereigns in the right hands at Hull should purchase anything. It should be a fairly simple matter to arrange for the disposal of Jonathan Flaxton.
I think you're running a grave risk.
Nonsense. Now, when is that ship due?
Tomorrow's tide. You'll have to leave at first light.
We'll have to leave, Jacqueline. Now.
Now? But what about young David? You can't leave him with the Flaxtons. We've got to get him back.
I'll deal with that on my return. Now get a move on, man!
I don't know who or what to believe. But one thing I'm growing more and more certain of, and that is that Jacqueline isn't a Flaxton. But you never thought he was, have you?
No, sir.
He told me that you were involved with Vanessa Marden in that plot to kill me, and that I should get rid of you.
I know.
And you never said anything.
I didn't think you'd be taken in, sir.
Oh, you've got more faith in me than I deserve. Oh, I am a stubborn old fool, Archie.
Yes, sir. What am I to do about Jonathan?
Do you honestly believe it could be him on that ship?
Yes, sir, I do.
Pride. Too much stubborn pride. That's a flaw in the Flaxton character. I've always regretted what happened. What I said and what I did all those years ago.
I'm pleased that you're speaking about Jonathan again.
I'd like my son back, Archie.
Yes, sir.
If it really is him on that ship, I want a message got to him tomorrow morning.
I'll leave at first light.
What's taking so long? Father, what happened?
I need to speak to Barnaby. Any idea where he might be now?
He'll be at his cottage, I suppose. What did he say, Father?
I'm to go to Hull and bring Jonathan back with me.
Mr. Flaxton's forgiven him then.
So it seems, young man.
Jonathan's coming.
Now, calm down, both of you. Look, I need to get a message to Barnaby. Who is it?
Barnaby, sweet.
Come on.
What happened?
Come on, sit down over there. You badly hurt?
I would when I turn out to be.
Did Sir Tarquin ambush you?
Less of a fool if he had, lad.
What did happen?
I was on my way here to see if all was well.
Let's have a look at this.
I mean, there's caught rabbits all my life. Got myself caught in a rabbit snare.
Caught in a rabbit's snare.
I'll never live it down, lad. Never.
Anybody could do that.
Not Barnaby, sweet. I'll be the laughing stock of every gamekeeper from here to York.
Poor Barnaby.
Well, it's swelling up. Peter, ask him for some cold water and bandages.
What's the news, Mr. Weeks?
I'm to go to Hull and bring Jonathan back with me. Look, I wanted you to keep an eye on Flaxton while I'm away.
Aye, well, I'll have a gun handy in case the Tarquin should decide to come visiting.
Will you be all right with your bad leg?
Aye, heal quickly, sir.
Ah, good. Well, I'll take the lads with me.
I've never been to Hull before. Have you?
I've never seen the sea.
Have a care now, won't you?
We'll be fine, Mother.
Well, mind you do as your father says, and don't stray, either of you.
We promise.
Stand clear, lads. We're on our way now.
I say, you.
I'm very pleased to make your acquaintance, fine sir. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wellington Moth, Esquire, gentleman of this port, dealer in wool and the finest blends of tea.
Don't fool with me, sir.
And don't you treat me like a lackey, sir.
Sir Tarquin meant no harm, Mr. Moth.
Well, if he changes his lordly manner, then he'll come to none.
Please have patience. All we seek is information.
Very well. What is it you wish to know?
We seek news of a ship.
Oh, which ship? They're like flies on the water out there.
A ship due from Fu Chao.
Ah, you must mean the Endeavour. There she is, but I'm
Is there
afraid
a
that...
passenger list somewhere?
Yes. Over there.
Flaxton, J, this is it. Have the passengers gone ashore yet?
No.
Good, come on.
Gentlemen, I think you should know...
We shall have no further need to trouble you, sir. And another 20 when... And the proof of his accident is furnished.
Stay away from the water.
David, look at the ships. Mother, have you ever been to Hull before?
Years ago, lad, when I was about your age.
Mr. Wiggs, Peter, look at this.
What is it? Passenger list. The Endeavour out of Fu Chao.
Let me
Now,
see.
patience, lad, patience.
Is his name there, Father?
Flaxton J. There it is, lad. Now, I wonder which of those is the Endeavour. A lot of ships out there, isn't there?
That's it. That's the Endeavour.
I wish my eyes were as good as yours, lad.
It says Endeavour all right. I can see it too.
She flies a curious flag, doesn't she? Plain yellow.
That's the Q flag, sir.
I beg your pardon, sir.
She's flying the Q flag, the quarantine flag. I'm afraid she's been stricken by cholera. She's at the quarantine moorings. No one is allowed near her except the port's medical officers.
Cholera.
They have already transported a dozen to the new fever hospital.
Oh, these are lists of those being taken to hospital.
No, sir.
Peter
This is the roll
Bradshaw
call of the
London.
dead.
Nathan Davies of Swansea, John Earnshaw of Leeds, Jonathan Flaxton of Carliston, Benjamin Guy of York,
Oh, no.
Roland James of London,
Jonathan.
Joseph Langdon of Didsbury.
Father, he isn't really dead, is he?
Come on, let's get away from here.
Pardon me, sir, but did you know Jonathan Flaxton?
He was my friend.
And mine too, sir. I too was here to meet him.
Well, had you known Jonathan long?
12 years or more. I first met him on a voyage out to Fu-Chao. I was third mate on that ship. Mind, I quit seafaring soon afterwards, but my activities in the tea trade took me out there from time to time. I would see him every 2 or 3 years.
Was he successful?
Successful? Well, not at first, I fancy, but he was a proud man and said nothing.
Ah, that's in the blood.
What is?
Pride.
Ah. Well, eventually he established himself as an agent for the South China Trading Company. I would import tea and jade from him.
Was he happy?
I think not. If I am any judge of a man, that is.
It makes it even worse.
It had something to do with his bride, I fancy.
Bride.
Father,
Now,
this
be quiet. Are you telling me, sir, that he married out there?
No, I understand his bride remained in Yorkshire.
In Yorkshire?
You knew nothing of this matter?
Oh, no. Did he tell you anything about her?
Well, no.
Please, try and remember.
Peter!
It's no good, young sir.
His papers. His personal effects.
Jonathan?
Well, they might tell us something, but would you know what would happen to them?
Well, let me see now. They usually burn the bedding, but they bring the luggage ashore for fumigation.
Where?
There, in the storage hut.
Sir, could you use your influence?
Hold now. It will be closed. But in the morning, I'll see to it.
Good money, and he was dead all the time. Be content, there couldn't be a better outcome. Looks like the poisoners are much mistaken. I think we're on a fool's errand. They're certain to have destroyed us. Make sure. Yes, but the risk... One more bleat out of you. Wait, they're dead. You're a fine turn of wit, sir. Right. In you go. Me? Yes, you. Why me? Oh, don't argue. Why me? Go!
on to it, my good fellow. He's now. Hold your tongue and follow me. We'll return to our lodgings for the night and be on our way first thing in the morning. Keep your distance.
That's no place for you, my lads. By all the saints, what a place to burgle.
What's happened?
Someone broke in last night and took Jonathan's papers. Who else would be interested in the personal effects of Jonathan Flaxton?
I don't know.
I do. Jacqueline Flaxton.
He's definitely in league with my guardian.
They may have found out about the ship.
They're probably in Hull right now.
I just don't know.
One moment. This may have no bearing on the matter at all, but a curious pair approached me and asked me about the Endeavour before you arrived on the quay.
Can you describe them, sir?
Well, one was an arrogant fellow, and the other was rather nervous.
Well, did you learn their names?
Let me see now. The nervous one called the other Sir something or
Tarquin.
other. Yes, indeed, Sir Tarquin.
Well, what do we do now?
I don't know, lad.
Well, I may yet be of help. If they are lodged in Hull at some inn or another, I shall be able to find them.
Well, how?
Sir, in Hull, there is very little Wellington moth can't find out. And quickly.
Now, you stay here, lads, and don't get into mischief.
For heaven's sake, hold it properly, man. You'll attract attention.
Well, why don't you carry it for a while?
You wait here. I'll see to the horses.
Yes, but...
Next turning on the left. It's a lane which rejoins the main road after about 2 miles. If you take it steadily, they'll have passed you before you join the main road.
I understand.
And don't worry about that case. It was definitely fumigated before it left the ship.
Right.
Right, off you go.
I don't know how I'll ever be able to repay you, sir.
It's been an honor, sir.
Thank you. Come on, hop. Come on. Come on.
Who the devil are you, sir?
Have a care, sir. I'm about Her Majesty's business.
What are you talking about?
I would advise you, sir, to watch your tongue when you address me.
Who are you?
I'm a senior customs official from the port of Hull.
You? You're that wretch on the quayside yesterday.
Yes, sir. And once again, I'm unable to say that it has been a pleasure.
If I had time to waste. I cannot for the life of me understand this.
There's no trickery afoot.
Once you may be right, but ride on.
The scheme worked, Father.
There must be miles ahead by now.
Miles and miles.
Come on, get up, get up, get up.
One thing I'm certain of, they're not inside Flaxton Hall.
Well, what now?
I think I know what may have happened.
As I thought. Jacqueline Flaxton. You're a fraud.
Let's have no trouble, my good fellow. Just hand over that case.
You have to kill me first.
One of these days, that may happen.
Break that gun, Sir Tarquin.
Break it or you're dead tonight.
Right.
Dead, you say?
I'm sorry, sir.
Cholera?
Aye. These are Jonathan's personal effects.
Oh, later, Archie, later.
But they may contain proof of a very important fact. It appears Jonathan took a wife.
A wife?
Jonathan's death brings a tragic close to one mystery at Flaxton Hall, and the start of another. Who and where is the wife of Jonathan? For she is a Flaxton too, with a place at Flaxton Hall.